Hi, I'm Serena Patel and I am the author of Anisha, Accidental Detective, and I'm delighted to be here today as part of the Bourneville BookFest outreach programme for schools. I'd like to talk to you a bit about how I use real life events and people to inspire my stories. If you haven't read the Anisha series, it's all based around a girl called Anisha, as you might expect, and she's 10. She loves science, she loves reading, and she'd really rather be doing those things than anything else. Unfortunately for Anisha, she comes from quite a large and loud, chaotic family who are always getting themselves into trouble. And it's usually up to Anisha, along with best friend Milo, to solve the mystery and save the day. And I'm sometimes asked whether Anisha and her family are based on real life people. And I suppose in a way they are. Anisha's family is a lot like mine. There are a lot of them. They can be quite loud. They all have unique personalities. And sometimes they annoy each other, as most families do. And when I was thinking of funny things to put in the book, I realised that funny stuff happens all the time, at home, at school, in our everyday lives. And so I could use some of those things, but do what I call amplify them. So I make them bigger, I make them sillier, and I make them funnier. And an example of this would be the Lobster Incident in the first book. So I won't spoil it if you haven't already read it. But in the first story, there is a runaway lobster who is trying to get away from Granny Jazz, who is Anisha's grandmother, and her cooking pot. And this sort of actually happened in real life. So I was at my mother-in-law's house one day and she brought home a live lobster to cook, and I'd never seen anything like this before. And my children thought it was hilarious that this lobster was clacking its way round the kitchen sink. And so when I was writing the book, this incident came back to me, but I made it bigger and sillier and funnier and quite daft really. And that's how I've used everyday life to inspire part of the story. And that's what I want you to do. So I want you to do one of two things. So you can either think of a person in your family or a friend or somebody you know and write about their character, describe this character, what are they like, but make them louder and funnier and sillier so that their character really jumps off the page. Or you can write about something really ordinary that's happened on holiday or at home or at school, but make it really, really daft and silly and funny and see how you go. Good luck.